Hey kids, welcome back! Well, next week we're going back to the moldy oldies, but I still got one more kick-ass blockbuster from the 1980s for you. Something to really spice up your summer. It stars a really good friend of mine. His name's...
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's right. It's the goddamn Predator.
You one ugly motherfucker.
While some may prefer Ridley Scott's Alien or James Cameron's testosterone-fueled follow-up, I have always had more than a soft spot for 20th Century Fox's other scary E.T. franchise. This is one of those great cornerstones of 80s pop culture. First off, you got Arnold, doing the thing he does best in a movie by John Die Hard McTiernan.
Knock, knock.
And on top of that, it's a first-rate creature flick that's actually pretty scary. You can't go wrong. Predator focuses on a group of commandos dropped into the jungles of South America on a covert operation. The team of badass manly men is made up of what may very well be the single most intimidating male cast of all time. Everyone knows the group is led by Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he's backed up by no less than Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed from the Rocky movies, Jesse Ventura, who's just plain hilarious.
You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Bill Duke, who's just plain psycho, and this guy. Yeah, even the comic relief nerdy mercenary is played by Shane Black, the creator of Lethal Weapon, who went on to direct Iron Man 3. How's that for you? Oh, and if you're looking for a Schwarzenegger fix, this movie has more jokes.
What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
More one-liners.
Stick around.
And more badass moments than any other from his 80s library. It's right up there with Commando.
Bullshit!
Back to the plot. Dutch, played by my boy Arnie, is convinced something is up, and before long it all comes out. Unbeknownst to them, the boys are being hunted by an extraterrestrial predator on safari. He's looking to hunt down and kill the deadliest animal in all the galaxy, and as it turns out, that animal just happens to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Predator may start off as an action vehicle, but it takes a harsh left turn into hell and eventually evolves into the stuff of nightmares. A lot of this has to do with the Predator himself, an impressive design conceived and executed by creature creator Stan Winston, and performed by the physically impressive Kevin Peter Hall. The Predator is an instantly recognizable movie monster who deserves to stand up alongside all the classic mainstays, regardless of the era. It takes a lot to make someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger look small, but damn does this guy do it.
Bad idea.
I think that's exactly why he's so frightening. The Predator makes us all feel small. Armed with an assortment of weapons including invisible cloaking, infrared vision, and a plasma cannon, he reduces all our technology and culture to a smokescreen to be cut through. In his eyes, we are nothing more than meat, and at best, prey. This isn't the first time horror has tapped into these fears. The Most Dangerous Game, released in 1932, was one of the first movies to play on the idea of man being hunted for sport. But by making the Predator an alien and giving him powers like invisibility, the filmmakers tap into some of our darkest fears and fantasies, giving them scientific explanations, and by that count, the Predator literally is the sci-fi version of the Boogeyman. There were 2 sequels, neither of which were as good as the original, nor as bad as everyone says. Then there were the spin-off crossovers with the Alien franchise, which were as bad as everyone says. There's also a new one in the works, and Shane Black is coming back, this time as a director. Imagine that. But at the end of the day, this is the one that really delivers, and that's all that matters. So if you're looking to be entertained, invite some friends over, crank up the volume, and enjoy. You won't be disappointed.
Only in the hardest years this happens.
There's something out there waiting for us.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!